I think the fundamental goal of college is to teach you what we kind of just shared, like the capability to relate to other people. And how do you relate to other people when you've got shit going on?
Okay.
I think that is the goal of college.
That's good. That's probably a perspective I've never heard, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, whether it's class or work, you're doing something that whether you chose with your own thoughts or volition, if I'm using that word right, or if you chose because your parents or somebody influenced you, whatever thing you chose to do, your major or your career, you're doing something that you want to do, and you're trying to make decisions about that while relating to all these other people, this social aspect of life. And are you going to make good connections or bad connections during that time? Are you going to burn connections? Who are you? What type of person are you? And I really think that is the fundamental goal of college. Education is great and there's building blocks for a career, but I just said a lot of stuff there, but
you majored in psych, right?
Huh?
You majored in psych, didn't you?
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Unfortunately. It's one of the best majors ever. Where would you say it's like, has it played a role in your career now?
Oh man, absolutely not. No. It's funny because I know you probably think that sounds crazy, but no, absolutely not. The only thing psych has helped me do, which I will give it credit for, is think deeply. Think deeply. But man, that can be at your damn detriment. Yeah. I mean,
explain that.
Man, just overthinking about what the origins of something could be. Oh man, that's cool if you're a specific person, who is sitting in a room and you have dedicated your life to research or some shit. But man, I'm trying to just get some money. I don't need to think about that.
We all are.
Yeah, I don't need to think about all.
You know what? Leo, didn't we talk about this last week, man? When we talking about the whole educational piece and what we get out of. So I guess I'm curious then, and this is we can pass this around. Do y'all think that there is a curriculum, university, you name it, that can truly teach like critical thinking?
So I just had a phone call with somebody yesterday. Okay. And I will lead to my answer with this, but I had a conversation with somebody yesterday. They are extremely creative. Okay. Like one of the people that you first meet them, like, dang, you weird, bro. Like I'm weird, but you look at this person, you're like, dang, you are like weird. When I first met him, that's what I thought. Got to know him and I was like, oh, you are just naturally that creative. Like he's not weird at all to me. If anything, I'm weirder than he is.
He think you weird.
He probably think I'm weird. But he's talking about like one of his kids, he's got like 2 kids and he wants to homeschool the second one. I think he homeschooled the first one for a little bit, but it's mainly because he's an entrepreneur and time, et cetera, et cetera. So I asked him, I'm like, hey, have you heard of the Montessori school? Have y'all heard of those Montessori schools? So from my understanding, and I'm probably speaking about this wrong, I apologize to anybody who owns a Montessori or goes to Montessori school. But from what I gathered, they create space within the school so the kid can explore their skills, interests, passions in other ways. So there's let's just go for conversation's sake. There's 50% of a curriculum that's already built in. Everybody has to do this. And then the 50% of the other school is strictly based on what that kid either is good at or likes. And I, don't have any kids, but I'm like, there's got to be something like Montessori or something where entrepreneurs can like take their kids with them for 50% of their curriculum. So they learn real life, what a business is. Like there's got to be criteria to the entrepreneur, but like, that's my thought is like 50% of the curriculum has to be based on the person.
Yeah. Okay.
No matter what level.
And that's a good point. And that's what I'm thinking about is like, universities having a standard approach. You know what I mean? To say, all right, well, I'm gonna sit down, 80 students this semester, and I'm gonna give them all the same template. And by the end of this, all 80 of y'all are gonna be critical thinkers. You know what I'm saying? Like,